Welcome to Light TV Main News, shining the truth, changing lives. The headlines: Government clarifies Chinese currency use. Tonsei Alliance suspends PF. Mpika records 8,630 people living with HIV. 39 cattle stolen, Katete man arrested. Beston Chambeshi Jr. named Zanaco team manager. With the news in detail, my name is Jacqueline Mankanda. The government has clarified that allowing some mining taxes to be paid in Chinese currency, the yuan, is a strategic move aimed at cutting costs, improving debt management, and reducing foreign exchange conversion expenses. Finance Minister Stumbeko Msokotwani stressed that this measure does not replace the Zambian kwacha, which remains the country's primary legal tender for all domestic transactions. Officials say the decision is part of broader efforts to strengthen Zambia's financial stability while maintaining the kwacha as the cornerstone of the economy.
China remains the bilateral country to country, that Zambia owes most. There is no other country that at this moment, that we owe so much compared to China. Yes, the debt is to China. Yes, the debt restructuring has been undertaken successfully. We are almost concluding. That is going on. But we still have to service the debt to China. The debt that we acquired from China was not acquired. In other words, we did not borrow US dollars from China. We borrowed renminbi. Sometimes they call them yuan. Yeah. So we borrowed the Chinese currency. And when it's time to pay, they say, it's not dollars we are looking for. It's not British pounds we are looking for. Pay the very currency that you borrowed from. In other words, pay the renminbi. Of course, in the past, and even now, you can still acquire your dollars in taxes, then go to a bank, change from the dollars into renminbi. However, that costs money. Conversion costs money. I think all of us here, one time or another, we've changed money. And you know that when you go and change money, there are all types of costs that are attracted. The conversion cost itself, charges like fees, commissions, and so forth. So it costs money to convert from one currency to another.
Firstly, monetary policy is really about the local currency. You see, this is why I think even the currency directives we are coming in is to strengthen the efficacy or the effectiveness of monetary policy. Because if you have other currencies being used as medium of exchange, that undermines the effectiveness of monetary policy. So now, here we are dealing with external side. I think this is one part.
A 25-year-old man from Katete district has been arrested for allegedly stealing 39 cattle valued at about 300,000 kwacha from an 11-year-old boy. Eastern Province Police Commissioner Robertson Mwemba says the incident occurred on 6th January 2026 at around 14:20 hours in Chief Kazawa's chiefdom. The boy had been grazing the cattle belonging to his grandmother, 53-year-old Victoria Banda, when the suspect, Michael Banda of Vunda village, reportedly took control of the animals and began driving them away. Two neighbors, Jairus Piri, 25, and Kelvin Piri, 23, heard the boy crying, rushed to the scene, apprehended the suspect, and reported the matter to the police. A docket has been opened and investigations are ongoing. The Tonse Alliance has suspended the Patriotic Front faction led by the acting president, Given Lubinda. The decision follows prolonged internal disputes, leadership wrangles, and ongoing court battles within the former ruling party. Christian Democratic Party leader Professor Danny Kole says the move was agreed during a virtual Council of Leaders meeting on Tuesday evening. He notes PF's internal chaos has stalled the alliance's progress and affected their credibility. Professor Pule adds the suspension honors the political legacy of former President Edgar Lungu, pointing to PF MPs who opposed Bill 7 as aligned with the ECL-PF movement. Meanwhile, the Tonse Alliance plans a General Congress in January 2026 to elect a new chairperson, a presidential candidate, and other key leaders, with all council members eligible to contest.
There is no PF party in the Tonse Alliance any longer. The 7 is not coming from the PF party. It's coming from the ECL political movement. Okay, that is not the PF party. That is led by Mr. Given Lubinda. And clearly, obviously, that party led by Mr. Given Lubinda and its leadership, they are no longer part of the Tonse Alliance. Okay?
Correct.
So whatever they are doing is not our business. We can't even talk about them. We wish them well. The Tonse Alliance is an alliance of political parties, civil society organizations, prominent individuals, church-related organizations, and the ECL movement, which comprises former ministers, members of parliament, former PF ministers, members of parliament, mayors, council chairmen, councillors, former ambassadors, and general membership of the ECL movement, who were part of the PF.
Luapula province has been declared free from load shedding following the commissioning of the Mawumba 50 megawatt solar power plant in Mansa district, with 14 megawatts now being evacuated into the national grid. Speaking today, Luapula Province Minister Engineer Nason Sonda said the development has restored power stability in Mansa, Chembe and Samfya, allowing businesses and households to resume normal operations. The project is part of government's response to the 2024 drought that reduced hydropower generation under the leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema. Since December 25, 2025, the plant has met Mansa's current electricity demand. Once fully commissioned, the 50 megawatt facility is expected to exceed Luapula's 30 megawatt demand, benefiting over 20,000 households. ZESCO Limited is also ZESCO Limited is also constructing a permanent evacuation line to the Mansa substation, scheduled for completion by April 2026. We now take our first set of commercials. We'll be right back with more news. The Israeli ambassador to Zambia, Her Excellency Ofra Fahi, has praised Zambia's education system, saying her country is proud of the progress being made. She said Israel values the strong bilateral relations with Zambia and is willing to share best practices, particularly in the education sector. Ambassador Fahi made the remarks during a courtesy call on Minister of Education, Honorable Douglas Siakalima, where she commended Zambia's commitment to early childhood education, ECE. She noted that Israel also prioritizes foundational learning, especially in the era of artificial intelligence, AI, as a key driver of national development. In response, Minister Siakalima said ECE is a game changer, helping shape mindsets and promote lifelong skills through the free education policy. He added that government remains open to innovative ideas, including strengthening agriculture training to enhance productivity and support Zambia's socio-economic growth. Police have arrested about 1,200 people involved in criminal activities during the festive season, which ran from 24th December 2025 to 2nd January 2026. Copperbelt Commanding Officer Mwala Yuyi has confirmed. Speaking at Kitwe Central Police Station this morning, Mr. Yuyi displayed recovered items including television sets, mattresses, solar panels, gas stoves, phones, gaming machines known as Bonanza, and 3 vehicles. He assured residents that the police will continue to work tirelessly to restore law and order in the district. Mr. Yuyi warned anyone involved in terrorizing the public to desist or face the full force of the law. The recovery comes amid a rise in criminal activities across the province. Members of the public who may have lost property have been urged to visit Kitwe Central Police Station to identify their goods. Mpika district has recorded 8,630 people living with HIV, including 8,411 adults and 219 children. Acting Director of Health Services, Dr. Julian Musakula, has disclosed. Between January and December 2025, over 39,600 people were tested for HIV, with 670 new cases immediately enrolled in treatment programs. Dr. Musakula shared the update during a district management meeting attended by senior officials, including District Commissioner David Siame. Meanwhile, education officials report that 3,906 vulnerable learners were enrolled in schools last year, while 47,171 benefited from school feeding programs. The government also employed 78 new education staff, with plans to recruit more in 2026 to improve access to quality education in the district. Relations between the police and the media in Zambia has significantly improved, says Zambia Police Service Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilabi. Speaking during a courtesy call by the Lusaka Press Club, Chilabi acknowledged that the two professions were once at odds, often viewing each other as a hindrance. He says the situation has changed, with police and journalists now enjoying a more cooperative relationship. Chilabi highlighted the critical role of the media in crime prevention and public safety, noting that police operations would be very challenging without media support. He also announced plans to deploy media liaison officers across provinces ahead of the August general elections and to conduct training programs to help journalists better understand police operations. Assistant Public Relations Officer Chipo Kaitisha reaffirmed the police service's commitment to ensuring journalists' safety while carrying out their duties. We now take another break. On the other side, join us for sports and international news.
Autobest Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service, we have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash,
Barbershop is a top notch.
and many more.
Autobest Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Maps, type Autobest Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Autobest is a one-stop shop.
Come to Autobest Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Autobest Engineering, doing what we know best.
Zanaco Football Club has announced the appointment of Beston Chambeshi Jr. as their new team manager. Chambeshi joined Zanaco after over a decade managing Nkana Queens Football Club, where he helped build strong club structures and competitive identity in women's football. He holds a bachelor's degree in accountancy and brings over 6 years of auditing experience, adding financial and administrative expertise to his new role. The club says his appointment reflects Zanaco's commitment to strengthening technical and administrative leadership, and they are confident that under Chambeshi's guidance, the team will continue to thrive. Nkana FC has shown high energy and determination in training ahead of their MTN Super League clash against Zesco United this weekend. Players displayed sharp movement and strong team spirit as preparations intensify. The league resumes on Sunday, 11th January 2026, with Nkana hosting the Electricity Men at Nkana Stadium. The technical bench has been pushing the squad hard as the team aims to restart the season with a victory at home. Fans are encouraged to turn up in numbers and paint Uzakile red. Tickets are available at ShopRite via CompuTicket at 300 kwacha for VVIP, 150 kwacha for VIP, and 30 kwacha for ordinary wing.